Regular board meeting for the Pontiac School District. We have some superstars in the building, so I'm a little nervous. So Mr. Secretary, we're gonna get right into roll call because I'm a little starstruck right now.
Yes, sir. Trustee Kraft.
Present.
Treasurer David Smith.
Present.
President Garrett.
Present.
I'm here. Trustee Hannah is absent. Trustee Terry.
Present.
Sir, you have a quorum of 5.
All right, awesome. Can we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Need a motion on the floor to remove an item from the agenda, which would be under information from the superintendent administration. We're going to remove from under general counsel, C, human resources, discussion item D, R&J consulting and contracting, and also remove it from out of the action items as well from under 3D in front of the action and up under the action items. Need a motion.
So moved.
So moved by Trustee David Smith, supported by Trustee Terry. Questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Kraft.
Yes.
Treasurer David Smith.
Yes.
President Garrett.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Terry.
Yes.
Sir, that passed 5-0.
All right, thank you. We need a motion on the floor to add to the agenda, making it under General Counsel Human Resources. We're going to make a discussion item G, and action item G will be the Lee Contracting Inc. contract renewal.
So moved.
So moved by Trustee David Smith, supported by Trustee Gross. Questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Treasurer David Smith.
Yes.
President Garrett.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Terry.
Yes.
And Trustee Kraft.
Yes.
Sir, that passed 5-0.
Thank you. Need a motion on the floor to approve the agenda as amended.
So moved.
Support.
So moved by Trustee David Smith, supported by Trustee Terry. Questions, comments, or concerns to the motion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
President Garrett.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Terry.
Yes.
Trustee Kraft.
Yes.
And Treasurer David Smith.
Yes.
Sir, that passed 5-0 for the agenda.
All right. Thank you. I've been trying to get to this part of the agenda for about 2 weeks now. Awards and recognition. Superintendent, I turn the meeting over to you. Thank you, board.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, community, as well as trustees. We are so excited to be able to recognize our champions in the Pontiac School District and community. You all have done a phenomenal job in the work in representing our district on a positive note. So with the Pontiac Wings of Fire robotics team, we want to celebrate you today. And we want to lift you up to continue to represent the Pontiac School District in the marvelous way that you have been doing. And we praise you and champion you to continue to do so. With that being said, we first want to begin to recognize the individuals who support you in your efforts and take their hard time, precious time out of their day to work with you and to support you in your endeavors. The mentors that we want to salute this evening, Mr. Greg Spencer. And I'll just read one certificate, and this is how the others will follow being read. Certificate of Distinction. This certificate is proudly presented to Gregory Spencer and the entire PSD Wings of Fire team in recognition of their amazing performances in the first robotics competitions this year. The team has continuously won this season, placing second overall in the state rankings and making it all the way to the worlds. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for representing us. Lilium Evans, Centron. Okay. Thank you. Michael Motsney. Okay. Ann Natowski. Kristen Trimmon. Did I say it right? Treeman. Jeremy Bowie. Okay, thank you. Oh, Judge, I am so sorry, sir. Thank you. Homage to you. Thank you. You rock. Thank you so much. Stay up here with us. Darian Evans, Citron. Justin Hawk. Josh Murphy. Mark Nicholas. Jerry Ratliff.
Yep.
Benjamin Slade. Is that right? Dave Slade. All right, we got the Slade family in here. Sam Slade. Thank you all. Sue Slade. Where's Sue at? And last but not least, Tracy Hawk Dingaman. There we go. I want to personally thank all of our mentors and volunteers that support our students. Without you, we would not be able to make this happen. So thank you all so much for your dedication and support over the years. We appreciate you deeply. And if we're going to have you all to take a seat, and then we're going to recognize the students. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Spencer, Principal Spencer.
Very quickly, we would like to obviously thank the school board and the school district of the city of Pontiac for supporting this program since 1996. We have two founding sponsors, General Motors and Aptiv, which was Delphi at the time. And we now have former team members that are now mentors that are employees of those companies that made it all the way through prototyping and doing things as high school students all the way to actual employees and now mentors on the team. Can those of you that were members of the team as students here in Pontiac, whether you were, again, our shirts tell the story. This is Chief Delphi, the Pontiac Central team, and this is the Husky Brigade from Pontiac Northern. If you were on either of those teams and now are a mentor, could you stand up?
All right.
So that is truly the success story of what we do is them returning and paying it forward and remembering the opportunities that they were given and paying it back tenfold. And as you saw, it's a family affair as you read out. And of course, the teachers that have been here. Ms. Natowski, how many years is this for you? 22 for her. It's 18 of robot for me. Ms. Treeman, 10-ish decade. A little more than that, okay. So, and same thing with Mr. Motsney. So, and then Slade's as a family. Yep. How many years we got? At least 20. Okay, and 19, and then Justin and Tracy. 23. Okay, and then beating them all, of a founding mentor from 1996 from the Aptiv Corporation, Mark Nichols. All righty. So very quickly, wanted to introduce two students who just wanted to explain the game and what they had to do before we give out the presentation. So Brenda and Jenny, could you come on up?
Well, good evening, everyone. Oh, good evening, everyone. So we are part from FIRST. FIRST stands for Inspiration, Recognition, and Science and Technology. And it's a global organization that gets students in STEM from elementary level to high school level. And this year we participated in the 2023 season of Charged Up. Charged Up was about basically cooperation, working together as a team and working with other teams, because many of the philosophies of FIRST is gracious professionalism, cooperation, and collaboration. So every season we start off with the kickoff that starts the first Saturday of January.
So this year, as a team, we all had to strategize, prototype, find different ways that we wanted to work with our robot. What are the functions that we wanted? So for a claw or sorry, I'm nervous.
Just tell me what you had to do. What's the game?
So the game was like we had to pick up a cube and a cone, and we had to try to connect links. There was 3 different levels. There was a top, second, and bottom level. They were worth different type of points. Like the top was 3, second was 2, and the last one was 1 point. And we would usually try to go to the top tier. That was and balancing the charge station. We had a charge station where we would have during autumn we could get about 12 points if we balanced, and then for the tele up we would get about 8-10 points if I'm correct, depending on if we balance.
And then within the season, we went through many events. Each team goes through events to win points to get to the state level. We participated in 2 events this season, the district Lansing event, becoming finalists, and as well as the Livonia as finalists. Within this, there's 479 teams here in Michigan alone. And each team, the top 164 advance to the state level. So we are happily able to advance to the state level. And then from the state level, they send 64 of the best teams in Michigan to Worlds. And that's where you compete against many other teams, very competitive. There's 8 divisions. Each division has around 70 teams.
And we are second in the state, right?
We are second in the state, yeah.
All right.
Out of 479 teams, we're second in the state.
Oh, wow.
Out of 3,000, 32nd out of 3,000. And of course, if we could get our parent crew to stand up. Some of them followed us all the way to Houston, Texas. So, and also to Saginaw. So. All right. Without further ado, here come the stars. Donovan Alcantara Ruiz. Oh, okay. And just like before, they all have this inscription on them. In recognition of their amazing performances in the FIRST robotics competition this year, this team has continuously won the season, placing 2nd overall in the state rankings and making it all the way to the Worlds. Keep up the great work. Given this 8th day of May 2023 in Pontiac, Michigan, and it looks like the superintendent has a little gift.
Thank you.
All right, Gabriella X. Orza. London Brock is not here. Oh, no, she's not here. Okay, no London. All right. Our freshman driver, Bryce Brown. Okay. You met her a moment ago, but this young lady did something that no other Pontiac FIRST Robotics team member has ever done. There's a special award called the Dean's List, named after the founder of FIRST, Dean Kamen, and he gives away certain scholarships at the world level, and you have to win at the districts, and you have to win at the states, and then that qualifies you to go to the Worlds. Jenny Caballero Carcamo is the first to ever do that. Okay. Brenda Campos Juarez, the other presenter earlier. Her brother and our electrical lead, Omar Campos Juarez. is, I don't know, if as our spirit team leader here, Giovanni Castillo Ramos. Alex Ching. His brother Yang Ching.
Yes, sir.
The twin sisters, Nayeli Gonzalez. And like many of these students, they have brothers and sisters that were on the team many years ago. And so Nancy Gonzalez, their brother, was a member. And another one with siblings that were on the team, Vieira Gonzalez Zamora. Jeremiah Gustafson. Not here right now is Mason Holmes. Oh, wait, no, there he is. Okay, well, appearing out of nowhere, Mason Holmes. All right, Micah Johnson. Isabella Larkins. Luis Danny Magana Cespedes. Another one of our seniors headed to the University of Michigan, Lionel Martinez. Miss Kimberly Mendoza. Karina Montero. Carla Montero Gomez. Lizbeth Montoya. Sienna Moore. Sienna was also our other nomination for the Dean's List Award. Not here for real this time. Yara Ortiz, she's at driver's training. Angel Polito. Not here. Amarian Rippey. Miss Nia Robinson. Our operator who drove with Mr. Bryce Brown is Brenda Silva Soto. So the two of them, Bryce drove and Brenda had the arm that was actually doing the scoring, so they have to work and complete in total unison to make that happen. And then our lead programmer, David Tostada. And then Bryce and Mia, if you, we also had something to give to the members of the board. So we were lucky enough. Our mentors also volunteer at first, and they are cuers and they are district coordinators and volunteer coordinators and referees, and you name it. The adults give up even more of their time to help put on the events. And Ms. Treeman was lucky enough to be there and be able to get us a little extra stuff. So here are some charged up medals for the members of the board and dignitaries.
Thank you so much.
I'm sporting, man.
Thank you.
Miss Hannah, yep. And anybody else who's not there, we should have had enough. Okay. No, Ms. Callum gets one too. Everybody gets one. Or Mr. Graham gave his away, but we got him. There you go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we just again want to thank everybody very, very much for the support. It has been since 1996 that we, or at least Mark, has done this. We feel the pride that comes from the city. We feel a big part of it. Having won the world championship, having been named a Hall of Fame team, it is something that we all take pride in being part of. And I know that moving forward, the ladies and gentlemen that you see out in the audience will continue to be here year after year after year after year, because this is them. This is their family, and we make a big robotics family, including young Jackson, whose both parents met on the Chief Delphi robotics team. So again, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow. Trustee Gross.
You knew I wanted
Yeah.
I remember sitting in this room back in, I think it was 1999, and those two young men, stand up for me. Slade, this, stand up for me, son. Yep.
Slate,
Slade, stand
the
up.
two youngest ones, yeah.
I had the opportunity to go to Atlanta to see remember that? See the World Championship and to see them and play. And here they are. This is what we're talking about. Giving back to Pontiac. And we appreciate you. And I remember when Pontiac Central was named the Hall of Fame. And you guys are wonderful. And I thank you and your parents. And your parents still look the same, man. We've been friends since, oh my gosh. I'm not gonna say how many years. But I'm so glad to see that you're still involved in sticking with our children and how much you guys have given back and the knowledge that you have about the robotics. And we love it because I didn't know anything about it until you guys taught me. And I appreciate you. And I only have 3 other questions. That's all I have is 3 other questions. And it's to the students. What school district? Where? Last time? Thank you.
Trustee David Smith. Trustee David Smith.
I just wanted to say that I was so proud of you guys when I heard I was screaming and I wasn't supposed to be in the place that I was screaming in, but they shouldn't have told me in that place. But I'm so proud of you guys, and just keep on going, guys. The sky's the limits for you guys. I'm so excited for you. Thank you for bringing us second place in world champions.
Trustee Kraft.
Yes, I like to say, echo the same things. I'm just so proud of you guys myself. And it's a change from where we get a lot of athletics that come down here with awards and everything. But just to see this place packed with you young people, and just to knowing the accomplishments you made while you was out there representing us, making us proud and everything. I'm really proud of you guys myself, and continue on doing what you're doing, and your mentors, keep doing your thing and stuff, because you're doing a great job.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Terry.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. I mean, this is awesome news. I'm kind of touched myself because I'm not hands-on guy, and I like to, dab with everything too, and it's all that technology and everything too. It's awesome. I mean, awesome news. And to do the things that you guys have done to make those accomplishments that you have made, second place in state and 32nd in the world, that is very awesome. And not only is that awesome, but it also displays the teamwork that you guys are putting together and being that example. Because it took every one of you to make things happen. And you're not selfish. You had to be teamwork. You had to be committed. All of those above things, it just makes you even more important. It makes you more of an example to other students. So once again, congratulations. Keep up the good work. And if you move on, I heard you said you're going to Western Michigan, was it? What was it? I'm just saying.
Thank you, sir.
I wish you the best though. And everyone else, continue the good work. Continue good work. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Trustee Vice President Bowman.
You all are amazing. Every single one of you out there, absolutely amazing. The world is a big place, a very big place. And Pontiac, Michigan is on the lips of the world. You think about that. The world is a huge place. And Pontiac, Michigan, not only have you stellar, no matter what they say about this place, Pontiac, Michigan, you all have put us out there in ways that maybe never before. And thank you so much for being good representatives of this community, all of you. It supersedes, I'm not saying that athletics isn't important, but this is your mental aptitude. You have to get out there and do something that most people would never. So thank you so much for being great representations of this community of, oh God, I'm just the robotics team. Only one request. I need some gear because whenever I go out in the world, I can say, hey, Pontiac. So thank you all for what you do. Thank you all for representing us, and just makes me even more proud to say Pontiac, Michigan. Thank you. Congratulations.
I think, well, I know the trustees have said it all, and you guys have been here for quite some time, but I really appreciate you go over and beyond. And some of you probably won't know it now, but you're going to know what you've done when you go out in that world and you're consistently out there, and you come back, you see the next Mr. Jackson holding up a national trophy at first place in the world, and you know that you help him get there. And so I appreciate you. A lot of times, they don't understand what robotics. The first time I ever seen what a robotics competition was is when I came from Pontiac and I was over at Central, and it was in 1998. And I was like, what is this? And I'm coming from the east side of Detroit, and I'm looking like these kids, thank you, sir. These kids up here building robots, like robots, something I see on TV, right? And so at first I couldn't believe it. And then as I became an SRO over there and was able to see them actually build it and go down there and see Mr. Spence and how they were teaching it, and just what the robot, what it did. We've been doing this for a long time. You guys, you leaders, moms, dads, new moms, new dads, founders, thank you so much. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for being that club that stayed when everybody else thought we couldn't have combined, right? That's the wings of fire. Like, so I'm with VP. We're gonna need some gear. We represent Pontiac on a national level at this point. So we like to brag amongst trustees and other cities, and and of course I cannot wait to get on my national call in the morning and ask them, do they have a national ranked robotics team in a school district? And they absolutely don't. So I appreciate you so much. Thank you. We're going to take a 5-minute recess to give us I don't even want to say kid, like these, like my superheroes time to digress. We're going to take some pictures and we'll be back. Thank you, Mr. Frank. Thank you at home. Stand by. Okay. Yeah, so if you got I'm ready when you are, Mr. Frank. Okay, welcome back to the regular board meeting. Those are at home. If you want to have any more information, please go to the Pontiac School District website. You will see some of the accomplishments there from the robotics team. If you also, again, please follow, like, and share so you'll have all of the updates that's happening on our Facebook page, Instagram, social media. We appreciate you being at home and watching us and tuning in each and every week. But we want to make sure that you stay engaged, and you do that by just pushing that one little follow button. So when you see the alerts when we go live, or you see pictures that's being posted, you can make sure that you are in tune and can help spread the word and the great things that's happening in the Pontiac School District. So we will bring back ourselves to the regular board meeting. We're going to go down to the agenda. Recognition of elected officials. Any elected officials in the audience? The three of you that consistently tune in at home, how y'all doing? And I see 5 elected officials here. Good evening. How y'all doing? Good evening. I know it's going to get real interesting as it gets a little bit more hot outside. Good evening, trustees. Awesome. Need a motion on the floor. Consent agenda items.
So move. Support.
Moved by trustee Gross, supported by trustee Terry. Roll call, please.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Cherry,
Yes.
VP Bowman,
Yes.
Trustee Kraft,
Yes.
Treasurer Davis Smith,
Yes.
and President Garrett.
Yes.
Sir, that passed 6-0.
All right. Awesome. We're going to move down to superintendent's report, legal service retainer agreement with Dale K. Seegers, PLLC renewal. Superintendent, the meeting is yours.
Thank you. I would like to present to the board a contract in regards to our legal services for the Board of Education as well as the district. I want to first thank Mr. Seegers for dedicating so many years to the district. He came in under the consent agreement alongside with me and has worked very hard in getting us through some very challenging times, as well as reducing our legal costs over the years that we had seen in prior years. So thank you for your commitment and dedication to the Pontiac School District. And at this time, I would like to provide the community as well as the trustees' background rationale. Attorney Daryl K. Seeger's law firm has provided professional legal consulting services to the Pontiac School District as the general counsel since July 2013. A complete list of responsibilities is included in the agreement. The district will pay the law firm the sum of $117,455.17 annually, which represents a 2.8% increase over the current contract and is consistent with the increase being given to vendors for the next fiscal year. I am going to add that is due to the cost of living and inflation over our economy, that 2.8%, which is in line with our district formula. In addition, the district is responsible for paying all out-of-pocket costs and expenses that the law firm incurs in representing the district. The terms of this agreement shall commence on July 1st, 2023, and shall continue until July 30th, 2024. You see the funding, June 30th, 2024. Thank you. It is the recommendation of administration that the Board of Education approve the professional services contract of Daryl K. Seegers commencing on July 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2024, under the terms and conditions contained within the legal services retainer agreement. The district will pay the law firm the sum of $117,455.17 annually. In addition, the district is responsible for paying all out-of-pocket costs and expenses that the law firm incurs in representing the district. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sue. Questions from the board? All right. Going to move down to, I just put it away. Okay, action items. Approval of legal services retainer agreement with Mr. Daryl K. Seegers, PLLC renewal. Need a motion on the floor.
So moved.
So moved by trustee Gross, supported by Vice President Bowman. This time. Questions, comments, or concerns to the motion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Trustee Terry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. VP Bowman.
Yes.
Trustee Kraft.
Yes.
Treasurer David Smith.
Yes.
President Garrett.
Yes.
And I'm voting yes, sir. That passed 6-0.
All right, awesome. Thank you. We got a Seeger. We got Seeger for another 5 years. Thank you. He didn't read the fine print. Finance items, reports.
Thank you.
Discussion. You're welcome, sir. Any comments or anything like that? Mr. Seeger, any comments from you? I'm sorry, before we move forward.
It's been a pleasure representing the board for the past 10 years. How that time has flown, and it's an absolute pleasure. Yeah,
Okay.
I really enjoy it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Keeps me out of a lot of trouble.
Yes, sir.
He does. For real. Reports. We're gonna move down to finance items. Report discussion items. Student accident insurance renewal. Superintendent, that's yours.
At this time, I will defer to, I think it's under Jim.
Good evening, President Garrett, Vice President Bowman, Board of Trustees, community, and staff. This is our annual renewal of our student accident insurance. This policy covers students of the district for school-sponsored and supervised activities, including interscholastic athletics and sponsored group travel. I'm happy to report there's a 20% reduction in the base premium and a 4% reduction in the interscholastic athletic and student medical catastrophic premiums for fiscal year 23-24. This represents a savings from the current year of $4,062. The base policy up to $25,000 per claim. The premium cost is $15,200. The catastrophic coverage, which covers claims of $25,000 to $1 million, is $4,984 for a total cost of $20,184. This renewal dates is through August 1st, 2023 through July 31st, 2024. You have the funding source there. And again, the recommended action is with administration that the Board of Education approve the renewal of the student catastrophic accident insurance first agency policy for the period August 1, 2023 through July 31st, 2024 as presented.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. We're going to move down to action item, approval of student accidental insurance. Motion on the floor, please.
So moved.
So moved by Vice President Bowman, supported by Trustee David Smith. Questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, roll call, sir. I'm sorry, am I moving too fast?
No, you good. I'm
Okay,
good.
all right.
See if you had any,
I'm just-
you have any discussion after. Okay.
I know why you want me to move fast. Don't.
Yeah, the
You
game
know
come
what,
on
Trustee
7:30.
Terry?
I'm just kidding. I'm just
For the public, I didn't say it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
This is an enjoyable meeting. We're not gonna affect how much fun we're having. Trustee Terry?
Yes.
See, that's the delay. When I asked the question, then nobody.
Okay, man. You
Okay. VP Bowman,
Yes.
Trustee Kraft,
Yes.
Treasurer David Smith,
Yes.
President Garrett.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Sir, that passed 6-0 to approve the insurance renewal.
All right, thank you. I'm supposed to be enjoying the part of education of making sure we conducting the business correctly. I'm not supposed to be a stiff. I'm sorry. Not calling anybody a stiff.
like
I'm
it.
just saying. Move down to action item to approve of Oakland Schools budget. No, I'm just saying. Oakland Schools budget for approval. Need a motion?
So move.
Support.
So moved by Trustee Gross, supported by Trustee Terry. Questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
VP Bowman,
Yes.
Trustee Kraft,
Yes.
Treasurer David Smith,
Yes.
President Garrett.
Yes.
I'm voting yes. And Trustee Terry.
Yes.
Sir, that passed 6-0.
All right, awesome. Thank you. We're going to move down to reports, discussion items. General Counsel. That's pretty lengthy, Mr. Seeger. The meeting is in the hands of the superintendent.
Right. The rest
All right,
of
I will
it,
defer
but all
to-
this here.
Yeah.
Ms. Kellum as well as Attorney Seegers. I think they're going to split a couple of them up.
Okay.
Good evening, Superintendent, President Garrett, Vice President Bowman, trustees, staff, and community. I bring before you this evening, item for discussion and action, a new item, new job description for compensatory education service program coordinator. This position will coordinate and facilitate, This position will coordinate and facilitate compensatory education services for students who have been identified through a specific determination process. The services include mediation, remediation, and supplemental instruction towards identified educational specific determination process. The services include, let me repeat that. The services include remediation and supplemental instruction towards identified educational IEP goals and objectives. The coordinator will be responsible to support and coordinate services provided by the compensatory services staff. This summer position will report to the Director of Special Services and Student Equity and Special Services Supervisor. The compensatory education service program coordinator position shall be a newly created summer-only, non-union position without benefits. The responsibilities of this position will be outlined by the Office of Human Resources in collaboration with the Director of Special Services and Student Equity and Special Services Supervisor. The position will report to the Director of Special Services and Student Equity and the Special Services Supervisor. It is recommendation of administration that the Board of Education approve the job description of the compensatory education service program coordinator from June 20, 2023 through July 17, 2023.
All right. Any questions from the board? I'm really excited about this position because I don't know if, since I'm probably going into quite a few summer schools, but I don't think we ever had a position distinctively like this, like a coordinator position like this. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm a little excited about that because it really will help us kind of craft that summer school. So appreciate that.
Quick question.
Yep.
Will this be annual? We have to come back each year, but are you looking at it to be an annual position? Because we're gonna keep.
So,
No, so this is due to an audit that the state came in and recommended that we provide this position to support our special needs population.
Sure.
So we're going to review it. This is going
Okay,
to be
good.
like a pilot, but it's a brand new
Thank you.
position. That's why we wanted to bring it to the board.
Because I like it too, as I'm, following the president. I think this is great.
Mhm.
all right.
Great idea.
Okay, we're going to move down to prime healthcare staffing for professional services.
So this is a item for discussion and action. It is a renewal for prime healthcare staffing for professional services. The background rationale reads, the purpose for this contract is to provide services for physical therapy, services to students with disabilities as specified by their IEP individual education plan. Federal and state regulations require that PT be provided to students as stipulated in their IEPs. This contract will ensure the continuation for students who qualify for these services from July 1, 2023 through June 30, 2024. There are price increases as follows. In the titles will show there's price increases from 22 to 23 to 23, 24, and the amounts are listed. Recommendation is the recommendation of administration that the Board of Education discuss the professional services contract renewal agreement with Prime Healthcare Staffing and the Pontiac School District effective July 1, 2023 through June 30, 2024, in the amount not to exceed $398,000.
All right, thank you. Any comments from the board?
Seen that before.
All right, we're going to move down to sub-teacher source formula, DBA, as industry-specific staffing. Superintendent?
Yolanda?
Okay.
Yes, this is another contract renewal for discussion and action. Sub-teacher source, formerly known as industry-specific staffing. Sub-teacher source, formerly doing business as industry-specific staffing, is a staffing company that is able to provide qualified staff to backfill long-term vacant teaching positions throughout the school buildings, which we are unable to fill with permanent employees. We will utilize them to fill vacancies to ensure positions that cannot be filled by EduStaff, which is our other staffing agency, to be filled on a long-term basis. It is the recommendation of administration that the Board of Education discuss the approval of professional service contract renewal agreement with industry-specific staffing, which is formerly known as ISS, in the Pontiac School District effective July 1, 2023 through June 30, 2024, in the amount not to exceed $1 million, with no price changes for the upcoming school year.
Thank you, ma'am. Got any questions from the board? I don't know, it's that number, $1 million. It's always, but that is the place that we're in. And so those who are at home, if you know any young person, any person who's looking to join a great team like the Pontiac School District, please get in contact with HR. That'd be greatly appreciated. And also, if you look to be in the profession yourself, please consider teaching as that profession, and I appreciate you. I'm going to move down to cause and effect communication coordinator contract. Move down, Superintendent. Mr.
Daryl, I think you're doing this one.
I am. The district is in need of someone to coordinate communication or to continue to coordinate communication services within the district. Specifically, the district needs the following duties and responsibilities fulfilled. And it's quite a long list, but I'll
we got it in the packet.
Yeah.
We got it in the packet.
But it's to develop and direct a planned systematic program of communications, to direct the district's communications program on a local, state, and national basis, to serve as a communication liaison between the media and the staff members, to be knowledgeable of all major happenings within the district as a basis for accurate reporting and communication. For the past several years, the district has contracted with Cause and Effect Marketing, a public relations communications firm. Insofar, Cause and Effect has done a stellar job in providing communication and marketing services to the district. And for this reason, the administration recommends that the board approve continuing on with Cause and Effect until June 30th of 2024. PSD also proposes paying the consultant $2,083.33 per month for the consultant's reasonable and necessary expenses to perform the services, including but not limited to payment for additional staff providing all-around marketing support, including but not limited to even support, graphic design, social media support. Event support. It's just typographical. Graphic design, social media support, web updates, care closet activities, and others as needed responsibilities. Local and in-state travel, in-state conference expenses, and wireless service expenses for mobile phone and internet, including extensive hours utilized for transportation liaison work, which occurs from 5 a.m. until 6 p.m. most days. It is therefore the recommendation of administration that the Board of Education approve the agreement between Pontiac School District and Cause and Effect Marketing, Heidi Heidquist, to provide the district services through June 30th of 2024 in an amount not to exceed $111,826.20, which represents a 2.8% increase over the current contract and is consistent with the increase being given to vendors for next fiscal year.
All right, thank you. Any comments from the board? Okay, going to move down to workers' compensation. Also, Mr. Seeger, that's yours as well.
Yes. This is regarding a case called Radokowski versus Pontiac School District and workers' compensation claim. The district's workers' compensation legal counsel has requested authority to resolve the reference matter while in closed session on April 24th, 2023. It is a recommendation of administration that the Board of Education approve legal counsel's requests for financial authority to resolve the reference matter up to the amount requested while in closed session on April 24th of 2023.
Okay. All right, thank you. We're gonna move down to action item, approval of the statutory education. Oh, I'm sorry, G, I'm sorry. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Lead contracting, I think, Mr. Seeger, that's yours as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
This is in all three of these that I presented for discussion and action. This is regarding the lead contract.
Yes.
Lead Contracting, Inc. Contract for facilities maintenance services with the district. So the current contract with Lead Contracting, Lee, is in its 8th year, set to expire on June 30th of 2023. The district believes we're getting good value for the current contract, and the quality of work and response time has greatly assisted us in maintaining and upgrading our facilities. Our facilities will be in a much better state once the bond renovations are complete. Therefore, it would be ideal to bid out a 5-year contract when the bond is complete, since our needs will likely change from our current condition of many repairs and corrective projects to more regular and preventative maintenance. Additionally, due to all of the bond work, the district staff is very busy coordinating all of the related activities. This would not be a good time to introduce a new service contractor and all the learning curve and potential issues that would result. The attached proposed new contract with Lee is for 3 years with 2 one-year options and allows for an annual COLA increase not to exceed 4%. The 2023 COLA rate is 8.7%. For reference, the 2019-2020 contract was $1,406,000 and $406,235. The 2020-2021 contract was for $1,336,337 because the Lee reduced one technician that they were providing to the district. And the 2022-2023 contract was $1,415,213. The attached contract contains costs and allows 1 supervisor, site manager, and 7 technicians to be utilized for all preventative, corrective, and reactive maintenance, as well as food service needs and sinking fund project work at an amount not to exceed $1,538,375. Additionally, in preparation for cold winter months and unforeseen issues, the district has identified additional services needed outside of the current maintenance contract. Following the PSD procurement process, the facilities department has used the Oakland Schools hourly trades pricing, RFP 15-0014, to obtain rates for the areas specified below. The district would like to allocate an amount not to exceed $65,000 yearly in unforeseen and winter month expenses. These expenses will cover items such as equipment, electrical fabrication, and pipe fitting needs. It is a recommendation of administration that the Pontiac Board of Education approve the facilities maintenance contract with Lee Industrial Contracting at an annual amount not to exceed $1,538,375, which includes an additional not to exceed amount of $65,000 yearly for additional service items through June 30th of 2026.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Any questions, comments, concerns to the board to that discussion item? Okay. Seeing that, we're gonna move down to action items. Approval of the compensatory educational service program coordinator job description. Need a motion on the floor?
So move.
So moved by trustee Gross, supported by trustee Bowman. Questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Kraft?
Yes.
Treasurer David Smith?
Yes.
President Garrett?
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Terry?
Yes.
VP Bowman?
Yes.
Sir, that passed 6-0.
All right, thank you. We're going to move down to approval of Prime Healthcare staffing for professional services. Need a motion on the floor, please.
So moved.
So moved by trustee David Smith, supported by trustee Terry. Questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Treasurer David Smith?
Yes.
President Garrett?
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Hannah is absent. Trustee Terry?
Yes.
VP Bowman?
Yes.
And Trustee Kraft?
Yes.
Sir, that passed 6-0.
All right, thank you. Move down to C, approval of the sub teacher source, formerly DBA as industry specific staffing.
So moved.
So moved by trustee Bowman.
Support.
Supported by trustee David Smith. Questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
President Garrett?
Yes.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Hannah is absent. Trustee Terry?
Yes.
VP Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Kraft?
Yes.
And Treasurer David Smith?
Yes.
All right.
Sir, that item passed 6-0.
Thank you. Going to move down to approval of cause and effects communication coordinator contract. Need a motion on the floor.
So moved.
So moved by trustee Bowman,
Support.
supported by trustee Terry. Questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
I'm voting yes. Trustee Terry?
Yes.
VP Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Kraft?
Yes.
Treasurer David Smith?
Yes.
And President Garrett?
Yes.
Again, sir, that passed 6-0.
All right, thank you. And pretty much Heidi would come and, but she's actually
Transportation.
handling another issue and concern. And so, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Approval of workers' compensation.
So move.
Support.
So moved by, no, I'm sorry. The approval of workers' compensation, I don't want to mess this name up. Mr. Seeger.
Yeah.
What's the,
I'll
what's
help
the
you with the wording here.
what's the name?
Last name is
Ratokowski.
Ratokowski versus the PSD.
so move.
Okay. So move.
Support.
Okay. Moved by trustee Gross, supported by trustee Terry. Roll call.
Trustee Terry?
Yes.
VP Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Kraft?
Yes.
Treasurer David Smith?
Yes.
President Garrett?
Yes.
And I'm voting yes. Again, 6-0, sir.
All right. Thank you. Move down to G. Need support for the Lead Contracting Inc. contract renewal.
So moved.
Support.
So moved by trustee Bowman, supported by trustee Terry. Questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Terry?
Yes.
VP Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Kraft?
Yes.
Treasurer David Smith?
Yes.
President Garrett?
Yes.
I'm voting yes. And sir, that last item passed 6-0.
All right, thank you. We don't have any curriculum or instructions or operating and maintenance at this time. We're going to move down to communications, petitions, and delegations.
There are none.
Okay, there are none for this evening. Want to move down to board comments and announcement. Trustee Kraft, good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you, President.
Okay, we're going to start with you, sir.
Yes, I had a wonderful weekend. Got a chance to go over to the dad's thing that the Principal Montgomery put on this weekend. And I swear, I'm just not getting used to talking in front of crowds and people and things like that. But I had a wonderful time. President Garrett threw me in front of the microphone and I had to speak in front of the kids. But I think they told me it worked out well. And I know I'll get better over time. But it was just an awesome event. And it was a very unique event because they had sessions going on. They had different kind of tables where you can get all kind of resources there. And I think that this should be an annual program. And I think we should do it more often. And we might have to flip it around to the girls this time. So, but that was we had a wonderful time there. And that's about it. I'm going to close with that.
All right. Thank you, sir. Trustee Terry.
All right. First off, I just want to say congratulations.
I'm sorry before you start, because I want, so if you don't have anything, you can leave it. Yeah. Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Chief. You know what? Can admin leave at this point? Because you may need them. Like Miss Seeger, Mr. Graham, Ms. Kellum, y'all are free to take care of that situation. Right. They need to see you. Okay. I'll bring up the board up to speed after the meeting. So yeah, we're good.
Good night.
So I just want to say congratulations again to our robotics team on their accomplishments, and continue to wish them the best and continue to represent Pontiac everywhere they go. Another wonderful meeting again tonight. So thank you, my trustees. Appreciate the support and everything. And thank you, everyone, and have a good night.
All right. Thank you. Trustee David Smith, how you doing?
Good, and you?
Okay.
So I just wanted to say congratulations to Mr. Spencer, his team, the family of the robotics teams as well as our Wings of Fire robotics team, and how they came in second place in the world. Also, my son Jerry was invited to go to the dad's program at the high school, and Jerry is like his mom. He's very quiet and shy, but he had an awesome time with the students and things. My baby he's graduating in August. He will be walking in August with his bachelor's degree in business. He had the dualing program here in Pontiac School District. And
I'm gonna thank Cliff.
what? but I'm so proud of him, and Mr. Montgomery invited him because now Jerry was able to give his experience of Pontiac High to other students, and he enjoyed himself, and I'm glad. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
All right. Okay. Thank you. And I also, nope, I'm going to save that. Madam Vice President. No, I'm sorry. Trustee Gross. We all set? Okay. Thank you, sir. That's what I thought you said. Madam Vice President, go ahead.
This was a great meeting. Congratulations again to the Wings of Fire. Congratulations to Trustee Shaquana Davis Smith for doing an awesome job at the Pontiac pitch. Great meeting. Good night.
Okay. Awesome. I want to first thank the community for staying involved, right? Staying involved with what we're doing and how we're moving in the district. And if you want to be a part of a great team, why not help home, right? And so check out the website, find out information around jobs, things of that nature. We can possibly hire in several positions and what fits you. So for me, I'd like to thank this board of trustees for the last week and a half. The board retreat was amazing. There was a lot that came out of it. Great communication, great sense of direction on what the next steps, where we're going to be going and where we're going to be headed. I want to thank this amazing team of administrators who day in and day out, like now, even in the midst of a board meeting, have a crisis situation, and yet they're still going to handle that, right? And so to those who are in the community that want to continue to uplift us, we appreciate it. Those of you who are choosing to not really to understand where we're at right now, and you're trying to make a decision, hey, come on. We're waiting on you too, and we appreciate you. You don't have to wait. We got a place for you. All you have to do is just come and make yourself available to serve. So with that being said, need a motion on the floor to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved by Vice President Bowman, supported by Trustee David Smith. Questions, comments, or concerns to the adjournment? Hearing none, roll call.
VP Bowman,
Yes.
Trustee Kraft,
Yes.
Treasurer David Smith, President Garrett.
Yes.
I'm voting yes, and Trustee Terry.
Yes.
Sir, that passed 6-0.
All right.
Your official time.
The official time is 7:08.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Don't forget to follow, like, and share, and push that subscribe button, please, because we need you. All right, have a good night. Bye.
All right, great meeting, guys.
Okay, Frank,